In today's ever-changing world of technology and social media, most of us know better than to share too much personal information online. And at this point, most of us are very aware of the possibility of identity theft.
Yeah, and we're not talking about you. We're talking about your kids. Experts say that identity thieves see children as an easy target because they're sort of off the grid. They haven't made any big purchases under their Social Security number just yet.
And unfortunately, identity theft is happening to tens of thousands of kids each year. But according to the Federal Trade Commission, there are some signs you can look for. For instance, if your child is turned down for government benefits because the benefits are being paid to another account, someone has probably been using your child's Social Security number. If you get a notice from the IRS saying your child hasn't paid income taxes,
or that your child's social was used on another tax return, and if you're getting collection calls or bills for products or services that you never received, you need to report it.
this is pretty scary, especially when you think of your own child or grandchild. After all, experts say this credit hit could follow them down the line, particularly if it goes undetected. And while there are things you can do to protect your family, lawmakers are now stepping in, hoping to do the same. The latest, a Child Credit Protection Act. As parents, we brag about our kids' intelligence, their cuteness, but for identity thieves, kids offer something else.
They have clean records.
Representative Jeremy Theisfeld authored a new law designed to protect kids from having their identities stolen.
One of the responsibilities of government is to make sure that we are protecting the consumers from predatory practices, and that's exactly what this is.
The reason kids are such attractive targets is that they're not trying to buy a car or a house. They're not applying for credit cards, and oftentimes they become victims without ever knowing.
What parent is going to be too worried about their child's credit being damaged when they're 3, 4, 5, 6 years old? And so this could go on for 10, 12 years before anybody finally notices. And so that's why they became a target.
Theisfeld's legislation gives parents the legal right to freeze their child's credit with the reporting agencies until they turn 16 years old. As the father of 4, his message to his fellow parents is simple.
Consider taking this small step to ensure that they aren't going to reach adulthood with suddenly tens of thousands of dollars of debt on their name.
Now, to freeze your child's credit, you do need to provide the 3 major credit reporting agencies with their Social Security numbers and birth dates. Experts always caution people about giving out this information, but in this case, it's needed to create a credit report since loans follow identities. It also will cost $10 at each of these agencies. You can sign up at the websites of the credit bureaus. I know.
Identity theft is a crime impacting millions each year. So is heroin use. So just after the break, we're going to learn a few of its code names and just how prevalent it is today.
Plus, a story of one young man who lost his life after a, quote, bad batch. What it was laced with that caused his unexpected and untimely death.
For many parents dealing with an addicted child, they're looking for help. We also hear about the life-saving and controversial drug Narcan. Well, Lisa and I get a lesson in how to use it. DelmarvaLife will be right back.